So this is our new intro, right? I mean,
Did you?
I mean, what if people tune in right now and thinking, okay, what are we doing?
Look, it was one and now nothing. They went back on.
They ran away. All right, everybody, this is our new intro to allow everybody to get time to tune in, right, Amanda?
Yes.
God.
Yeah, we're gonna log on, let people log on, everybody get caught up before we start talking. But we started talking
About nothing.
about. We're always talking about nothing. God. Okay.
Well, it's better than me standing in front of it. Look like a doofus. Yeah.
Hey everybody, we're just giving everybody a chance to get on because we start talking, Randy starts talking and everything, and everybody misses the beginning, so we decided to start. Oh look, you can see Kevin over there on the top. I didn't know he was over there.
Kevin's right
Yeah, where's he at?
there, that little white speck.
Yeah, running around. I just
I'll
seen
erase them out of the way. Erase them.
Stop. But this gives everybody time to get on because we didn't even announce that we were coming on. Which,
Well, you know, looking from here, look at all the pretty colors.
oh, it's so pretty.
Look at all the houses. Look at all them pretty little houses.
Oh yeah,
They look cool.
that's super cool.
That's neat, man.
Yeah, it's neat. My God, and it turned out today's gorgeous. Like, gorgeous.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to start talking?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Hey, everybody. I'm Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes on this beautiful Monday. Hey, we're over here. I know it's off schedule like we do everything awkward around here. Is that we're going to show you the development. This is just so exciting. We got good weather.
Mm-hmm.
It rained. It was a mess yesterday,
Oh,
off and on,
Lord.
off and on. But excavators going. But we're getting on there before 5 because they leave at 5. And I want to introduce you all to Yump, Y-U-M-P.
Yump.
Yump. Great friend of mine. He did all the excavating in the resort we used to own. So I want to show you
Which I just want to say again, really quick, that Randy's mom calls him Yonts.
Yumps.
She never called him Yump.
Yump. Yump is his nickname, of course. In the construction, we usually all have nicknames, all right? And Yump's had that nickname since he was a kid.
Yeah.
This is a skid steer loader.
Wow. Look at this.
This is all the topsoil that's coming out of the road that we're putting to the side, and we're gonna haul it where we want it. Probably put it in the garden area.
Yeah.
We've taken down the fence posts, as you can see.
Oh
we're lifting
my.
up the
Yep.
fence.
Uh-huh.
All this will come out of here.
All that fence.
Road a little bit, just from the mud. It has rained a lot, and the topsoil will absorb. It won't absorb the water. It sits on top of it, packs
Yeah.
it in, so it gets muddy.
Oh wow.
These right here are our culverts that we cut an angle on. So it's a culvert is that long tube that the water will flow through. We have to cross the creek.
Yeah.
So every time we cross, we'll have these culverts. They're 48 inches in diameter.
Yeah.
Okay. So we cut the slope. Dirt will be sloped, and we'll show you all that later. So you guys are getting a real cool education about development.
Yeah.
That's why we want to bring you on here every day.
Oh yeah. And
Or-
plus it'll show a lot. It's kind of like a archive of like the beginning.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yep, here's our generator. We have no electricity over here right now, so we got a generator, grinders. I laid out the tapering of that. I took a spray paint and I sprayed it. Had the guy cut it out.
Oh
Got a
yeah.
young guy, he's a laborer here working.
Oh cool.
I'm not used to having labor. Usually I do all the work myself, but Yumpers is in here now. As you can see, they're getting all this dirt. If you guys was in the last video, there was a big hump right there.
Yes.
Right? So what they've done is they're digging all that big hump out of the way and putting it there, and they'll use it where they need it. So there's different types of soil here. On the top, you have your topsoil. You never know how deep it is. It can be 6 inches to 2-3 foot deep. Normally in the mountains up here in the resort we didn't have 4 to 6 inches of topsoil on the mountains, but you get down here in these valleys here, the river bottoms can have a lot of topsoil.
I bet this is nice. I bet this is a good job, like for excavators, isn't it?
it's flat.
Yes.
Look how pretty this is going to be.
Oh, it's so
This
gorgeous.
is staying the
This
way
is the
it is.
entrance.
This is staying the way it
Oh, yeah.
is. I'm really throwing out, and I know I'll do it, but I don't want to promise something yet. But I do really want to put a covered bridge over that area right there.
Yes.
It won't be an actual bridge, but it'll look like one. Okay?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because we have to have an earthen bridge to go over it because the sewer is going to be underneath the ground, of course, and crossing the creek.
Right.
So that's why we got to pack so much soil on top of that.
I see.
I asked him to put the pipe for the sewer above the ground, tie it to the bridge and all that, but they didn't want to do that.
And Brenda, I just want to show you real quick. Look, I got my boots today. I got my boots on today, so I'm going to keep a set at the office now.
So you remember the big
Wow.
hill? They chopped that down.
Yes. Oh, it's so pretty.
Now, that dirt won't stay straight up and down. It'll be tapered, so there's a few more trees got to come off.
Now this will be tapered right
Yeah,
here.
let's get on the side here.
Okay.
So they're going to taper the banks back so we can grow some vegetation, grass, flowers, whatever we want.
Yeah.
The culvert is in, and they've covered it with dirt. So now we can actually drive right on
We
through
can
here.
go across.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll have to time it. We can get past him and see what he's doing here.
Oh my God, this is exciting.
Let's go right here.
Okay. Oh God, it's still squishy though.
So, come on.
I'm coming. Ooh.
Now look.
Is that
Know where
yum?
I'm- Come on, let's go.
Oh, well wait a minute, I can't. Ah! Well wait. Oh, okay.
Come right here.
Everything's death-defying with you. You know that? Oh, I'm gonna get ran over. Okay. Oh. Ooh.
So here's the culvert. The creek's going through. You guys can see the
Oh
pipe.
my gosh, yeah.
And then the dirt will be tapered really nice and packed down. And then
Okay.
we got this side.
Oh yeah.
So what happens is we need to make this road a 2-lane road across here.
Okay.
People will be crossing together.
Yeah.
So that's why we got such a long culvert.
Okay. Hey, so it'll be built up. Oh, the dirt will be put on top of that? Oh, okay. Well, I can't ask a question. Okay.
Yes, that'll all be covered up. And then the slope, we're going to put some erosion so it won't erode the dirt back. And I'll explain that later what we're going to do. But turn around, you can watch him do that. Isn't that cool? Yeah. These guys are really neat, okay? They're neat because you see that pile of limbs? They're all cut at a certain length that they can grab and take out there. If they had a 40-foot long tree or a 20-foot long tree, they couldn't get through these trees. So my whole thing, and Yump understands, we're trying to keep as much tree and vegetation as we can.
Right.
And so they, like, look at all this topsoil here. He's piled all this topsoil up, right? He'll use it, haul it out later when we need it. We needed a good base. Now this has got a clay texture to it. So the clay will hold together, all right? Now it won't allow water to go through, but it's a good packing soil when it's dry and it packs down. So he's gonna dig all this topsoil out, get it back over there where our garden area will be. We got a good base. We'll put a fabric on here. It's a thin fabric, I think it's 15 wide in rolls. And then we'll truck gravel on top of this and just hundreds of loads of gravel come through here. Then Yump will pack it down with a vibrator that he has, a big roller that he's got, and pack it down. So actually, from this chainsaw area right here, this is a house site. And then that's a house site over there on the other side of the creek. We'll go meet Yance.
Yes.
So in the excavating weather predicts everything. So if we get a torrential rain on here, this water will sit on here, and then we gotta let it dry. But at least we'll have the road cut in. You got to start sometime.
Right.
When we excavated up on the mountains where we had our resort, it was so steep, when it would rain, it would just run off all the time. So we hardly ever missed a day in excavating. Because this is flat, it could put some time delays on it, you know. Now when we get this road cut in and all the driveways and all the pads, then the city will come in here and put their sewer and their water and the power, okay? So there's still a lot more, but we got to get this done. As soon as he's got all this in, I'll have the engineer map all this out, put it on a plat. We'll give it to the city, and then they can mark out where everything's going to be laid and their material costs. Man, that's a lot of talk. See how they got it clipped off really nice and neat? The debris?
Yeah, very
it's all
nice.
cut, so they can just grab it, take it out there to a big burn pile that we have. Is that not gorgeous?
Now, just the orange ribbons.
That's our 60-foot marker from our property line outside, from our property line to the road.
Yeah.
So that's 60 feet home sites. And then each lot will be 60 this way. So it's 60 by 60 each home site. You got 60 deep, 60 wide to park your home.
And the 60 wide's not been done because we've got a orange, but that's not 60. It's
Nothing.
not been.
That's just kind of marking a straight line where he wanted everything.
Right.
Where we wanted the road.
Right.
As you can see, he's dug down. See the topsoil right here? He's dug down the topsoil.
Yeah.
Put it over there to the side, which will be trucked out. If he finds some good clay, he may come in here and spread clay on top of this.
Okay.
And roll this really nice. That's an operator. And to be able to do that with the machine and have that eye for that, he's not pulled out a laser, a level, or anything yet. This is all just done by a feel of experience that he's had.
So Yump is the equivalent of how you build, but in excavating.
Yeah. Right. He is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That machine is just an extension of his arm.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. You can see how it's all cut up nice and neat.
Beautiful.
Yump is just real methodical about how he does it. I don't have the patience with that inside of a machine or the experience at all.
Right.
They'll grab it, they'll cut it, they'll set it. You have to just do all this in sequence. If you don't, you got a mess.
Right. Exactly.
And it'll cost more.
Oh, it's looking, beautiful.
Is that not gorgeous, Lane? I'm hoping, I don't know what we'll do with that tree. We're going to try to keep that tree and have the road split. Have that tree split the road.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, isn't that neat? Yeah.
Oh,
and
that.
we may split it again with this one right
Oh,
here.
that would be really cool.
So this one, the road will go around it.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah. I hear the chainsaw.
Everybody, Yump, I had my resort, and you can look it up. It's called brotherscove.com. Brothers, like brothers, and Cove is C-O-V-E. When I lost the resort in 09, I had nowhere to go. And Yump and his dad had some acreage near where we used to be. And another friend of mine had a camper. And both of them gave me the camper, and Yump gave me the place to live. So I hadn't seen him really since then. It was been over, 10 years ago. I hadn't really seen him. And when we'd seen each other the other day, I told him, I said, hey, I just want to let you know, thanks for giving me a place to live. You know, I said, you saved my butt, and I had nowhere to go. And I don't know, it was just kind of cool, you know, and that I came into a spot where I needed somewhere to lay down, and he provided it. Another friend provided a camper, and we're working like we never missed a lick, you know. And he went through some hard times too. Everybody did in the industry in 09, and it hurt us all. It hurt everything from families and relationships and all that. It was devastating to all of us. So, but it was good to see him and tell him how I felt and tell him I appreciated it, because when I did leave his property, I had to leave in a heartbeat. I had to get out of there, and it was just a lot going on back then, but it was good to see him. So I just want to let everybody know he's the guy that gave me a home, and that's why I'm so passionate about when we sold those RJO homes and our models that we're trying so hard. Today we've been going over pricing and seeing what we can do to keep our prices low. is that it's amazes me that we give you a house cheaper than anybody in the United States, right? That you can have a home forever. And if I would have had a home like that, I'd had a place to lay down. And I didn't. And I think it's important that we try to provide you guys a house. And you may not want to be that, but it's a certain sector of people that can have a home. You know, you can have one all the time. Isn't that a pretty log right there?
Beautiful.
That's a poplar log. Poplar. You look on the back here. It's got green inside.
Yeah.
It's got a green tint and a real white wood. It's as soft as pine, but it's a hardwood.
Really?
Yeah, it loses its leaves. But it's normally here in the mountains, that's a real good siding. They used it for a lap siding years ago at sawmills. It's softwood, it's not like oak. You can watch him, he's really cool to watch. See, he'll grab that, he'll hand it to that guy with the chainsaw, he can cut it. So it's just almost like his hand, his arm.
Okay.
See his bucket working real good?
Yep. Hi, Alyssa. As you can tell, I'm not in the office. Randy's gonna try to talk to Yump so you guys can meet him and yeah.
He picks up the smallest twigs and holds them together. Now look how he'll clean up just the smallest little things.
I know, it's clean. It's all gone.
It's not a mess around. That's the key. We'll go forward, clean the rest of it out.
It is, Travis. It's being documented, the very first community here, and it's really cool. To get to have all this on Facebook, have it on video, you know, there's so many places that you just show up, you don't know how it began, you don't know what it looked like before that. And this is just, it's exciting for everybody. It really is. And that's why Randy wants to share all this and show you how all this works, because you know, a lot of the people that's living in the community, they'll get to have this to, you know, share with everybody and show. Oh, wow. Oh, I know, Brenda, you wouldn't believe, and I think somebody else too, you wouldn't believe how many people are ready for phase 2. Randy is trying to get this phase 1 done, and then he'll see from then, you know. But it is going to be so pretty. Yeah?
That's a holly tree.
Okay.
What I'm just so excited about is that lane that you guys see right here.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, that's very few other trees will probably come out. So you're talking a wooded tunnel through there. Just exactly what I had in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And only he could make that happen for me.
That's cool.
Got some mud here. This is a low area that we came across. So you can see it holds some water. We were showing you last time in the other video. We're bringing this up in grade, and we'll dig it out, put a culvert underneath this also to allow any water to come out where it needs to flow naturally.
Okay.
And that way we can dry up the lots. This one, of course, is dry. It's a little bit higher in elevation.
Right.
This is lower, but it'll be dried out because we're channeling the water where it needs to be instead of pooling up. Who knows how long this land has just been left here unmanaged or taken care of or graded, you know. It's never really needed to be. I don't really know what, you know, this is probably just extra land that they had at this factory.
Right.
So, yeah, let's walk up here just a little bit further. Let's see what time it is. Oh, they got a little bit. Maybe we can introduce ourselves to Yumpers, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, everybody's excited. It's exciting, like Terry just said. Hey, Terry, for everybody to that's got a lot.
Yeah, this is it. And everybody with your RJO homes, I know I am behind on schedule. I realize that. I've got 11 traders out there to put me to 15 homes, and I'm hoping to have them, all of them, all right, in the next 3 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks, I want all 15 up and going.
Right.
And then I'll catch up on the other 15. The traders are coming in. I know I'm behind. It's just been a ton of work going on here with the guys, the business, and what we're doing here. Believe me, I love building with my hands and going over there. So I just want to tell everybody, please rest assured that all that's ready to go. The traders are plumbed, they're wired.
Right.
What I'm actually doing is I'm framing all the walls. I'm framing all the roof systems. So I've got this thing where we're going to build all the roof systems, the walls, and all that, and just assemble them. So I'm going to actually take the guys out of the shop for 1 week. They have to finish these 4 homes that they're on. I'm going to take them off the schedule, and we're going to throw all 10, 11 homes up and get them sided up and done. Then I'm going to go inside, wire them, plumb them, insulate them in the next week, and then they're going to come back and we'll finish them out.
Right.
So that's kind of my plan. And then I'm going to do that again for the next 15, and we'll be right on, I hope, right on target for July 5th is when we're supposed to have all 30 done. So that's what I'm shooting for. I'm hoping it doesn't get into end of July, but if it does, I'm going to keep everybody posted. I appreciate everybody's patience with me and what we're doing here. You know, y'all know that little bitty house is awesome, and you can't find one for like that price, but I promised what I would do, and I'm going to fulfill it, just like what we're doing here with this community.
Right.
We're as excited as you guys are to get this done, people in it, living and going.
Man, it's pretty. And it's warmed up. It was like a unbelievable thunderstorm and hailstorm yesterday, and just miserable, and then it's turned out to be just gorgeous, and
right
it's
through
so
here,
pretty.
We've got just maybe a little bit further to go. Yumpers just came back in here, and we were here talking, wondering how far we got to go, so I'll walk back in there and figure out the footage we need to be. I was actually thinking, and we may have it, over the weekend I was thinking, we got 30 and 30, I mean, we got 15 lots, 60 and stuff. I may get a small lot right at the end of this lane. So, it might be a good spot to put Mom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's a little bitty lot. It's not 60 by 60, but a little bitty lot, probably 20. She doesn't need a car. She doesn't need none of that stuff. So
that might be really good for her.
Yeah, and she'll be at the end of the lane. Everybody come and see her and all
Right.
that stuff. You know? So anyway, that's what I'm thinking. If it does, that may open up one more lot for us. But we'll let you know more about all
Right.
how that works out.
And we actually have one lot left.
Okay.
There is one. There's a lady, I was trying to confirm with her, and she's not going to be able to do it.
Okay.
Because she really thought she could, and we were helping her by waiting and just things like that.
Yeah.
And I said, no rush, just take your time, and she had to figure it out. But we do have one.
Well, we offered,
Yeah.
we offered 30 lots, which were done.
Yeah.
But then when we started developing, I remember coming into there, we had 3 more lots that were already done a year ago.
Yeah.
Just by bush hogging. That's, well, we might as well put them in. So we actually had 33 lots.
Yeah.
And if we put this one, it'll be 34.
Be 34. That's
And,
right.
So I'll put a little bitty one there for probably Mom or something.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. So if anybody is interested, I mean, in a lot, we possibly have 1 to 2 left there. So.
Yeah. There's the 2-lane road out front. It's busy in the morning. I get up about 6, and you can hear the cars are heading to work. And then it'll pick up about 5. They go to work, and then you really don't have that much traffic on that road. There's a factory across the street, and there's a factory through those woods. And I've always told everybody about
can't
those.
see it. Yeah.
About those factories. They'll make noise at night. They'll make noise during the day. Not as much during the evening, of course. But we've had several people that come by here. Oh, I bet you 8 or 10 folks have visited us. And they came and walked and looked. They went the whole circumference of this place. And they didn't think it was ever going to be a hindrance to the community. It's just the way it is.
Oh, and good question, Heidi. Heidi wants to know, where's the river? Point to the river.
The river is that way. Yeah. And it's quite a walk. You got to go to the railroad tracks, over the tracks, and there's not a formal crossing to the tracks. So that'll take a while before we get to that point of what we want to do, but everybody's welcome to walk over there to it. But yeah, it's a beautiful river. You can actually put in a kayak right there and go into Douglas Lake, or you can go into town, into Newport, above town, and float and then pop out right here on the property.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Brenda said, put her in the back.
Yeah.
Brenda wants to be in the back.
In the back of this one?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You got a big tree.
Oh, wow. There's a big tree that went down.
That white blooming tree is a dogwood. That's a dogwood tree we have here in Tennessee.
And you can tell the difference in the ones that you buy than the wild ones because it's smaller. See
Not as full.
it's not as full, the flowers, so that's a wild one.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
Say hi to the world, jumpers.
Hey, Yump.
Trying to do some stuff, you know. He's not one for pictures.
No, he's not.
I told him, I'm gonna get you on Facebook. Yo. Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, ready? He's shaking his head.
Is that not cool? Look down there. That's just exciting, isn't it? And right at the end of that road, right there, I'd like to maybe put up a covered bridge. It really with Christmas lights and stuff like that. I'll build something that the homes can go underneath, of course. And that's what we had at Brothers Cove. We had 2 covered bridges that you had one in, one out. And it'd be neat for every phase to have a covered bridge that you go through. It'll be really cool. All right, everybody. All right, we're gonna sign off. Thanks for tuning in. This is a development at Incredible Tiny Homes in Newport, Tennessee. Look us up, look up the city, what it has to offer. This whole area is beautiful. And thank you for being a part of this. All right, we'll see you.